Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today on the Dade County Weekly Update. Remember, you can type in your question in the comment section of the Facebook live feed during this update. If you don't want to ask your question during the live broadcast, you can always email us at info@dadecounty-ga.gov. Thank you so much for coming to the right place for the right information. Today we'll be hearing from George Williams, the board chair with the Alliance for Dade. We'll be hearing from the Youth Education Coordinator from the Dade County Public Library, Spencer Pennington, and 4-H Educator Laura Beth Cunningham, as well as Dade County Executive Ted Rumley. Before we hear from them, I do have a few general announcements for you. The first thing that I would like to ask you to do is to help us improve by taking a quick survey. It's about 13 questions long. Let us know what we're doing right, what you think we could do better, and what you would like to see happen for the community. This survey is in conjunction with our 10-year joint comprehensive plan with the City of Trenton, and we are currently at the halfway point of that 10-year comprehensive plan. So we really, really would love to have your opinion. You can scan the QR code in front of you and take that, or you can take a paper survey if you visit the Trenton Welcome Center here on the square. Today is the kickoff for Child Abuse Prevention Month, and Martha Baker with Dade First Family Connection and the Children's Advocacy Center put up a display on the courthouse square with 279 pinwheels that were placed on the lawn. Those pinwheels are to honor the number of children served by the Children's Advocacy Center Lookout Mountain Judicial Circuit last year. That means 279 children in our area suffered abuse last year. So when you see those pinwheels, keep that in mind, and if you are looking for a good cause to support, contact the Children's Advocacy Center or Dade First Family Connection. You can also join us this month in spreading awareness and prevention efforts. You can wear blue tomorrow on April 1st and watch the pages of Dade First Family Connection and Children's Advocacy Center all month for trainings and more information on how to be informed. Also, Dade County Parks and Recreation has announced upcoming girls softball tournament schedules. For more information, you can contact Parks and Recreation Director Stacy Stevens at 423-290-8415 or Commissioner Philip Hartline at 423-883-5844. These are for 6U, 8U, 10U, and 12U teams. They are rec teams only, guaranteed 4 games, no team fees. So if you haven't been to the sports complex recently, go down and check it out. It will be a great place to have a tournament. Also, as a reminder, today is the last day that we'll be holding our weekly update on Facebook Live and YouTube. Of course, we'll continue the updates on KWIN every Thursday morning with Dade County Executive Ted Rumley, and of course, we'll keep our social media pages up and going for you, as well as our website. So if you'll remember, we started these weekly updates actually as daily updates because of COVID-19, and then as COVID declined, we went to once a week, and then during the 2-year period, we've also increased other avenues of communication as well. So we're on KWIN twice a week, on Mondays at 9:30 and on Thursdays at 9:30. And of course, we'll continue to broadcast if anything. We'll go live if anything extremely important happens. And of course, we're also utilizing the Dade County Emergency Management page now more than ever for emergency management situations like the brush fire yesterday or for inclement weather. So if you have any questions about communications with the county, you can contact me at 423-290-6655 or Dade County Executive Ted Rumley at 423-667-8999. And next we'll hear from George Williams with the Alliance for Dade.
Thank you, Carey. I'm George Williams from the Alliance for Dade, your Chamber of Commerce. We do the save the date, so I'm going to read off some dates rather quickly of things that you may want to jot down on your calendar. The Alliance for Dade Career Fair at the high school is going to be this coming Tuesday, the 5th, starting at 9 a.m. So if you have a senior in Dade County High School, have them prepared to meet with about 35 companies that we have participating in that career fair. The Optimist Club is having their weekly meeting on Tuesdays at noon, and that's at Guthrie's. Alliance for Dade board meeting is coming up this week. It's at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, and you're all invited to go there. You can Zoom in if need be. The New Home Community Center meeting is scheduled for Tuesday at 7 p.m. Reversing Diabetes Seminar is scheduled for Wednesday, the 6th at 6:30 p.m. Ready to Read Preschool Story Time is on Thursday at 10:30 a.m. That's the 7th. The Dade County Clothing Bank is open from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Thursday the 7th. Cloudland Canyon is having their Easter egg hunt and family day on Saturday, April the 9th, which takes place all day. Rising Fawn Church of God Easter egg hunt is on Saturday the 16th at 10:30, and the Blue Ribbon Glow Run is on Friday, April 22nd at 8 p.m. Now let's talk about some things that are coming up here real quickly, which is tomorrow. St. Catherine Drexel Catholic Church is having their fish fry from 5 until 7 p.m. And I know that money that they make from that is going to local charities. The Tri-State Food Pantry is holding their distribution on this Friday, which is tomorrow. Lookout Mountain distribution will be from 2 to 4 p.m. at the West Brow Fire Station. The Sand Mountain distribution is from 3 to 5 p.m., and that's behind the Sand Mountain United Methodist Church. If you have any questions, call Rose Powell at 423-316-0384. Also, this week at Cloudland Canyon, they're having their Star Party, which begins at dusk on Saturday. You don't want to miss that, and it's dependent on weather. So hopefully we have nice weather this weekend. There's also a spring fling at the Dade County High School. This is for kids. It's a carnival with games and crafts, and they're also going to have Kona ice and snacks. It's a meet and greet, so you don't want to miss that. I think that's it, Carey. We'll have everyone up to date on what's going on. So,
Thank you for that, George.
and next is Spencer, correct?
That's right.
Spencer Pennington, come on up from the library.
Hey, Spencer Pennington. I'm the Youth Education Coordinator at the Dade Public Library. We've got a lot coming up in April, and so I'm going to give a quick rundown. Before we get to that, we have an open position. We are hiring for a library assistant, starting 28 hours a week, starting at $11 an hour. High school diploma is required, and to apply, just ask for a cover letter, a resume, and an application sent to the director of the system, Lisa Eubanks. Her email is lubanks@chrl.org, and you can find the application online at chrl.org. Not listed on here, we are also looking for a marketing intern, open to any Dade High School sophomore, junior, or senior. This will be an unpaid volunteer position, but it will have real-world responsibilities and look great on a college application. Coming up for programs, we've got Kids Archaeology on Tuesday. This is going to be an archaeological dig in the library in partnership with 4-H, and that'll be Tuesday at 4 p.m. Next Tuesday, and that's open to kids. Then we've got Manga Club next Thursday, starting at 5. This is the second class that we're hosting, but if you missed the first one, it'll be easy to jump in. We're going to focus on drawing faces at this class. Then for Kids the week after that, on the 12th, we have a Super Comic Explosion. We're going to showcase our comic book collection, design our own superheroes, make a mask, read some retro comic books. There'll be something to do for everybody, and this is also open to kids. It's geared for elementary and middle grades. And then for teens and tweens that week, we have an anthropology lab, also in partnership with 4-H, and that'll be at 5 p.m. It's going to be a mind-blowing experience to come and learn about anthropology and how humans engage with their world. Following that week, we have our monthly book club. This month, we're reading Two Old Women by Velma Wallace. Meet at the Dade County Public Library and this is at 7 p.m. So right when the library closes is when the book club starts, and this is geared towards adults. And then on that same, on that same day at 4 p.m., we have a sensory-friendly movie screening. We're going to watch a superhero movie. It's going to be rated G, and it's open to anybody. And like I said, it will be sensory-friendly. We're going to take breaks. We're going to have stretches. The lighting will be soft, and the noise will not be overwhelming. And that is also open to anybody that wants to come watch a G-rated superhero movie. Next, we've got Teen Thing on Thursday the 21st at 5 p.m. This month, we're doing a board game night. Bring your favorite board game or play one of ours. We're partnering with Druid's Lair to put on this event and bring some really great board games. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this out there. I will beat anybody that comes at any board game. So bring your favorite board game and let me beat you. It'll be a lot of fun. And then that following Tuesday is the first meeting of our Teen Advisory Board and Young Adult Advisory Board. So these are two separate groups meeting at the same time this first time. At 5 p.m., TAB, the Teen Advisory Board, is open to anybody age 14 to 19, and the Young Adult Advisory Board is ages 20 to 30-ish. This is going to be an opportunity to volunteer to make the library better, give input on the books we buy and the programs that we do, and also get some additional experience working in the library. If you're applying for college or looking for a job in that vein, it'll be a great opportunity to plug in and do some real-world work. Almost done here. We got a few more things. We are the first meeting of the Dade County Public Library Pokemon League is on Tuesday the 26th. This is also in partnership with Druid's Lair. This is a chance for anybody of any age that likes playing Pokemon to come and play the trading card game, the video games, or Pokemon Go. All trades and battles will be supervised, so if you have a young one that wants to come trade, they're not going to be ripped off or anything like that, and battles will, of course, be friendly. And then we've also got quilting for beginners. That same Tuesday at noon, must be registered to come to the quilting class. Please call ahead. There's no supplies needed and no experience required either. Call ahead to the library, 706-657-7857, and we will either register you or put you on the waiting list. And finally, we have juggling for families on Thursday, April 28th at 5:30 p.m. Come to learn the basics of juggling, no experience required. Open to families. If a young one is coming, we do ask that a parent comes as well, and this is best for ages 8 and up. And that is all we have, in addition to, always have to shout out, our regular story time. It's every Thursday at 10:30. We read 3 to 5 stories each week, sing songs, dance dances, and make some really fun crafts. So that's open to any student that's not in school yet. And that's all I have. I think Laura Beth's up next.
She is. Thank you so much, Spencer. Next, we'll hear from Laura Beth Cunningham with Dade County 4-H.
Good afternoon. I'm Laura Beth Cunningham with the Dade County 4-H Extension Office. Today is the last official day to register for Cloverleaf Camp. We will be accepting applications through the middle of the month. We do also have a few scholarships available. If anyone is interested in inquiring about those, please stop by the office and I'll be happy to let you know all about them. April 4th is what we call the Georgia $4 for 4-H. It is a virtual fundraiser that I think it's the 4th year that they have done this. How it works is we post a link on our Facebook page and we'll update it periodically. If you would like to donate to the 4-H Club, please click on the link, donate your $4, and we would also ask that you share this on your personal Facebook page so we can reach as many people as possible. The links that we'll be posting it's going to have pictures of some of our local 4-Hers and some of the things that you are doing, so you will know who this is going to be benefiting. 4-H Craft Night is next Friday, April the 8th, from 5:30 to 7 p.m. We will be making colorful squid with toilet paper rolls. Please RSVP, preferably by tomorrow, but as long as I have a heads up by the day before, I should be able to accommodate everyone. Movie night will be on Friday, April 15th from 6 to 8:30 p.m. at the Ag Center. we will be watching Chicken Little this month. There will be a concession stand open with $1 popcorn, $1 bottled water, and 50-cent Capri Suns. If you would like to attend, please bring your camp chairs, blankets, whatever you would like to be able to sit in the floor and be comfortable. Yeah, my paper's not working. Starting in April, Extension Agent Sarah Dyer will be starting a new series of all things gardening. She will be teaching some of these classes, but many UGA experts will be coming up and teaching the majority of them. Our UGA experts know everything. If you have any sort of questions, if you're trying to get your own garden started, one of the classes is also going to be a canning class. So if you're interested in that, please come by the Ag Center and sign up. And I think that is it for me.
Thank you so much. Next, we'll hear from Dade County Executive Ted Rumley with our county update and our COVID-19 update.
Good afternoon. I've got a few things to go over here before we go into our monthly report as far as the COVID goes. Talking about our tire amnesty day, it's been set, as we've said for the last week or so. It'll be Saturday, May the 7th from 8 to 2. If it rains us out that day, it'll be the date will be the 14th. The rules are going to be this year, we have up to 5 tires per resident. Dade County residents only. We will not be able to take any large truck or trailer tires, tractor trailer tires, the standard car tires, motorcycle tires, and they do need to be off the rim. A little report on our storm shelters. I mentioned that this morning. We are just practically finished with the one at the Four Fields. I feel it probably should be open, or we can open it if needed next week. The one at Rising Pond, we've got that set. They set all the sections yesterday, and they've been working down there today and tomorrow. They will be on the electrical, HVAC, and we've still got to put the septic tank and fill line in. So it'll probably take us a couple of weeks on it, maybe 2 to 3 weeks, and we'll be able to open it up. The one at Davis, hopefully when the weather turns us loose out there, we'll be out there with and break ground out there. There's going to be quite a bit to that, as I've said before, quite a bit of clearing, and it will be located out in the back part of the bowl, what's known as the bowl out there, down where the playground in the back side of the school is. So that's it's that time of the year. So we've got we were trying to move on these things where we can get them open. We did have a few people last night during the inclement weather that used our administrative building, and always during inclement weather, this building here, you'll be able to come to it. I mean, even though the other churches and all, it was not critical enough for them to be open, but if you really feel unsafe, this building here where the administrative building's at, all you do is call our center here through the, not the 911 number, but the 657-4111 number, and they can tell you, whether to come in the bottom or the top, but we'll try to always have the bottom open for people. We've got a land auction coming up. That's on the 32 acres over in Bat Valley. It's a really short piece of property. That will be on the 9th, and it'll be like an old-timey tin auction is what it'll be. I mean, if you've never been to one, like I said this morning, you need to come over and just see it, even if you're not going to bid, and just kind of observe, and it's pretty interesting to see how that process goes. The property is divided up into parcels, as you can see on it's posted. It's also posted on our website, and they'll sell it in parcels, and then at the end of the sale, they'll put them together, and then they'll open up the bid as one lump sum. And most of the time it sells in pieces, but there might be someone there that wants it for a small farm or whatever, and they can do that. But it's interesting. That's going to be on the 19th. Next Thursday is our commission meeting. That's in the evening. Our work session starts at 6, and then we'll go into our regular meeting immediately after that. Carey, you've got it down here at 1:30.
The Joint Comprehensive Plan.
I know. That would be the Joint Comprehensive Plan.
Sorry.
No,
the
that's
Joint
okay.
Comprehensive Plan is April the 7th.
That's right. That's going to be here It's actually gonna be the same day, it's that Thursday.
It is,
Before.
that's right. So joint comprehensive plan at
Yeah.
1:30 and then
Yeah.
administrative meeting at 6.
Yeah, and, but other than that, you know, we just, you know, the COVID, vaccine, we're still, you know, downstairs, they're still giving those. The Pfizer and the Moderna vaccines also. I'm not sure, I've had some people call and ask me about the, number 4 shot or whatever, and I'm not sure on it. Have you had any report on it, like when it's gonna be available?
Have not.
The booster, you know?
I have not. There's, as far as I know, they're still working on that. The Department of Health is pretty good about sending out those notifications when those are
But
available.
we're really not sure on that, so, we'll just bear with us, but as soon as we know, it'll be posted online and we'll be talking about it. Testing locations are still the same: Primary Health, Lawson Medical, Price Pharmacy, AFC in Lookout Valley, our CVS here in Trenton. And the only free testing that we have right now is at the Colonnade Ringo, and it's every Monday and Wednesday from 9 o'clock in the morning till 6 in the evening. So, got any questions? Okay.
No questions.
We'll go on into the to our COVID results here. In Dade County, we're right now, since the beginning, we've had 2,577 positives in Dade County. In the last 14 days, we've had 26 people test positive. Since the beginning, we've had 25 deaths and 99 hospitalization, not 99 in the hospital. In Walker County, they've had 95 in the last 2 weeks test positive, and their number now, they're at 13,593. That's in Walker County. Catoosa County, they're at 12,497 since the beginning of this pandemic. They've had 89 in the last 2 weeks. Chattooga County, they're at 5,250 total from the beginning. They've had 6 in the last 2 weeks. Moving down to Tennessee, Hamilton County, so far their number is 99,682 positive cases since the beginning. But out of that 99,682, they've had 98,479 that have totally recovered. At this time, they have 86 that are active cases as we speak, and they've had 1,117 deaths in Hamilton County. Marion County, they're at 8,840. Right now, they have 8 active cases as we speak, but out of that 840, they've had 8,705 recoveries, and they've had 127 deaths. Grundy County, they're at 3,985. They have 2 active cases. They've had 3,912 recoveries and 71 deaths. Move down to Alabama. It's Jackson County. Right now, they're at 15,021 confirmed cases in Jackson County since the beginning. They've had 236 deaths, and they've had 2 cases reported positive in the last 7 days. Boy, they really went down. That's a big county, too. You know. Moved to DeKalb County. They're at 18,737. They've had 326 deaths, and they've only had 5 cases in the last 7 days. And that's really big for them because at one time they were really high numbers. And they're large counties. They were really big counties.
Yeah, I mean, just a month ago, they had
I
in the
know,
hundreds.
it's just unbelievable. But
Yeah.
they were up in the hundreds, you know. So, you know, that shows that, you know, things are changing. They're kind of going our way, and thank goodness for that. Of course, it's still out there, and, you know, I would feel, boy, myself, I still wear my mask when I'm in, you know, confined places or in places where, if I'm at a funeral or even at church, we try to wear our masks. But just be careful, and you know, when you feel uncomfortable, do social distancing. When you're around people you're not sure of, or in groups, and you know, at least we're looking. This time last year it was gloomy. You know, really, and we had it was not a good, you know, which was not a good subject to talk about it. But at least we see a light at the end of the tunnel now, and just be careful out there. And if you have any questions, be sure to call. My number is 423-667-8999. Or Carey, she does a good job keeping you updated on our website. So, like she said, this will be our last 3 o'clock for a while. We're gonna actually just try to rely on our Thursday mornings with Evan there. And now they still stream that.
We stream it live to our Facebook, and then
he
and
runs
then-
it, so, you know, you
yeah,
can
so
still-
so that K-Win
Yeah.
spot runs in 3 different ways. It runs on their website, it runs on cable television, and then we post it live to Facebook,
Yeah.
our Facebook page.
Yeah. Because, you know,
So-
pretty much everything we talk about this morning, we talk about now.
Right.
I did mention there this morning, something I didn't mention, Dave, was up there on 136. Evan brought that up about the issue we're having right now, the state's having with the wall up there. And it's
Right.
going to be a lot of things going on here the next few weeks up there, engineering and all. And then we're not sure what they're going to do to correct it, but they do have a problem there underneath the wall, the big wall there on the left side, on the right side coming off, left side going up. A lot of water issues there, and we'll keep you updated on that. But I'm sure when they do decide to fix it, which will probably be in the next month or so, there'll be probably traffic may be diverted back on County Road 6 for a week or so till they do something. But we'll keep everybody up on that.
Yeah, and people can still ask questions on our,
Oh, yeah.
via email or via Facebook Messenger, and, you know, you answer those all the time.
That's
So
true. That's true.
that's something we definitely will do, and just like we decided to go live when COVID hit.
That's
If
right.
something happens major, then.
Or, you know, like when we have any kind of disaster, I mean,
Right.
you know, we can go on instantly, you know, and you do, you know, you keep everybody up. So
That's right.
anyway, my number again is 423-667-8999, and our commissioners, they're very easy to reach. Their numbers are posted online, and we appreciate everyone, and we'll talk to you next Thursday morning.
That's right.
Thank you.